What's going on, YouTube? This is John, one of the newest members of the Cheap Wanderers. On today's video, we're going to be interviewing Dottie and Denny, one of the members of Cheap Wanderers, and take a tour of their rig, talk about their future plans and whatnot. So, I hope you enjoy this video. Hello, YouTube. This is John from Cheap Wanderers. We're going to interview Dottie and Denny today and do a little brief tour of their rig. So, Dottie, Denny, why don't you tell us about yourself a little bit?
Well, other than the fact that I'm really, really old and I'm now learning to enjoy life, there's not a whole lot to tell. I spent most of my life living in the country and learning country ways, and so this life really works better for me.
Kind of fits in a lot better.
Yeah, because
right.
That's, you know, just the way I grew up.
Me? Well, I grew up in the city. I grew up about 25 miles north of Chicago, and worked for 40 years, and just kept working and working. Now I'm just done working because of vision issues. My sight's changing, so I can't drive no more. I'm trying this life out. It's way different than what I knew. I'm going to guarantee you that.
A lot different than the asphalt jungle.
Yeah, the asphalt jungle was just that. It was an asphalt jungle. Now I just got to worry about lions and tigers and bears.
Yeah.
Mostly alligators and bears.
When we met, he told me he wanted to live in the country, and I said to him, I said, well, you know, you better be real careful what you tell a country girl if you want to live in the country, because you're going to get country.
And we did. We bought a house out in the country.
And now we're way out in the country.
So how long have y'all been doing this?
Only about 3 months now.
Okay, and how are you enjoying it? Is it something you'd expect?
I'm loving every minute of it. Things happen sometimes that you don't expect to happen, and you know, it's the same daily thing. You know, you have to do all the things you have to live, but look at the living room. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just gorgeous outdoors, you know, nice light breeze blowing, 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and the Lord has given us so much that we don't ever see.
Yeah, we take advantage of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I like Florida.
If you're living in a house, you don't come out here. You don't see all the beauty that the
Right,
Lord put into
you're stuck
this.
in a living room watching TV with an air conditioner.
Yeah.
You know, out here you see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nature at its finest.
Right. Some days, nature at its worst.
Yes, I mean, there's been times.
Rainstorms and things.
Yes.
You know. But most generally, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful, and I love it.
Yeah, and as time goes by, you adapt, you know, to your situation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would you guys like to go ahead and tour your rig and show what you've done so far?
There's a lot to be done yet, but we can show you what we've got done.
It's an ongoing project.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're outside of Dottie and Denny's rig here, and that's Bug right there.
Yes, this is the most important member of the family.
Yeah.
She knows that too.
Okay, so let me just get a shot here of your rig.
Okay. When we first got it, it was really, really ugly.
It was an actually it was a landscaper's trailer. And, well, the reason for the missing fenders is, well, they blew the tire and the fender blew off. So I got
we can see that.
But she put some stuff called Blackjack 2000 on there. It's a rubber siliconized rubber thing, and it helped get rid of the heat.
Yes, it makes it much cooler.
Okay,
So.
well,
Now, and then I just put this screen up here, and I put some things on the bottom to hold it down so that it will just close up when we come out.
yeah, and get the bugs outside.
Yeah, and I'm not extremely worried about a lot of the bugs anyway, so.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, they're huge here.
Go ahead.
Thank you, thank you.
Hold on, there we go. Don't get stuck.
Alrighty, we are inside the rig.
Okay, if you look around the walls, you're going to see that I really like the shoe holders. They do a lot for keeping all of the little tiny things that you need that just, you know, get lost somewhere, or it takes up space on the floor when you have to put it in something.
Right.
So we just have our dressers, and then this bed actually will fold up and become a couch. But right now I've got so much stored under it, I didn't bother to fold it up. But yes, those things are wonderful. I love them, the shoe things, and you can cut them and make them however you need them to be, however big or small. And this particular rig came with an air conditioner already.
Yeah, okay, let's pan over here.
Yeah.
Right behind me.
That came with an air conditioner, which sometimes is a good thing, most of the time not so good, because, you know, it just takes up lots of electric. And we don't use it. Then we have our TV.
Right there.
And
The sticky remote.
yeah, got the remote stuck up there. And if you look where Denny's sitting right there,
Get it out of the way.
that is going to be where all of our batteries are going to be.
Okay.
We've got 4 batteries, and we got it opening that way. It's got stuff
Okay,
in
see,
it right
well,
now.
But you do have solar, so
Yes, we do have solar, and we use that from the van right now. And we've got our fridge in the van and stuff like that, and we're going to have that all put into this
Fridge is gonna go
particular
with your standard.
vehicle.
Okay.
The little trailer that we had, if everybody noticed, is missing because it broke. And so we decided when we were going to buy something else that we would like to be able to stand up.
Yes, I mean, I'm 6 foot and I've still got at least 2 inches clearance, so.
Yeah, and in the van we couldn't do that, and we're both a little bit tipsy when it comes to our equilibrium, and trying to stand up in the van and walk forward bent over was not a good thing.
I had the same problem in the bus sometimes.
It was hysterically funny because we would go headlong into something. So
This was our morning project that we made.
we did these this morning. And yes, I know that the hinge is up here, but I wanted it this way because I didn't want it banging down here or laying against the drawers.
Right.
And so when we're not on the road, we can close it up like this. Or when we're on the road, we can close it up like this, and it won't be banging and all
Right.
that kind of thing. And when we want it, we can flip it down and we can use it.
Okay, you're going to put a leg under here for support, or?
I don't think so, because we're not going to use it for anything really in particular. Nothing major. It's
Right.
just for small things, you know.
Laptop.
A cup of drink, you know, a cup of soda or something like that.
Right.
It's not for anything heavy. We're not planning. And
If
we
you
have
are going to
another
put
one
some,
over
if
here.
we are going to put something heavy, it'll stay
On
like
the other
this.
side,
on
rather.
this side.
Right.
Yeah. And I've got my little bucket there that I use. Actually, this one is not the potty bucket. That one's one that I use to hold things that I don't want critters in. And I made the little thing to go on it so we can sit on it. It makes it a lot more comfortable.
You've utilized a lot of this space. I mean, everything's got 2 purposes at least.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got your bed right there.
We
I
got
mean,
our bed, and
you got a beautiful back wall. You could put a nice mural back there.
or we can put, what we're thinking about doing is putting our papers up there that the kids got us that are the what do you call
A
it?
copy of the Declaration, of
Declaration of
Independence,
Independence,
and
yeah.
the Bill of Rights.
And the Bill of Rights. We're thinking about gluing those to the wall and then painting over, or you know, putting the stuff over them to keep them safe.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work.
But this is home, and we love it.
And so where do you see yourself within the next, say, few months, as far as what do you want to build on this?
Well, we're going to put in a fantastic fan because this little thing here doesn't do a whole lot as far as helping cool
Right,
it
it
down.
just lets out the heat, doesn't move or nothing, just opens up and
We
closes.
got to
Right.
drill a hole.
And
We
we're
got to
gonna-
cut a hole over there. Put the vent. We got a
Yeah.
vent for it.
We're going to put a vent in the floor so it'll suck the cool air from underneath the thing up into, you know, and out, so that it'll cool the whole place down.
Air circulation.
And we've got these also, I forgot to say, I usually cook outside. I really don't like cooking inside, but we have these too so that we can have the little one burner stove, and if we want to, if it's a bad day, a rainy day, we can cook inside if we want to.
That's what I use in the bus. You know, boiling water or whatever, just making a quick meal.
Yeah.
But I see you've got your CO2 detector.
Yes, we have that.
Your carbon dioxide right there.
Yeah, and we have
smoke alarm up here.
Smoke alarm. And you'll notice I have written all over these poor things because I can't remember where I put anything. We can't show these guys because Mama might get upset with me, but they're my babies.
Okay, we can blur that image out.
Yeah. And the bar that was back here to bring the door up, we took everything off from it and put the bar back up, and now it's holding his hats and some of the things that we don't use very often. And so that helps out some.
That's very good.
Originally, when we came in here, this was not white like this. This was all just plain old wood, and it had footprints on it, and writing on it, and measurements on it, and you name it, it was up there.
Yeah, these come in handy for everything.
They do. You can put so much in there. The only thing is, like I said, I lose things in there because I can't remember where I put it. And so I started writing where things were on it.
Which is a good idea. I mean, I've got a few in my bus. Matter of fact, you've given me a couple. And I've used them for wires and whatnot, for my solar and, you know, my camera equipment.
And this here, we got that set up for when we got the generator.
Yeah, just plug right here.
It goes out the wall. It's out the wall. There's a box in there.
And I believe you also got a TV antenna on this thing, too.
Oh, yeah. There's a TV antenna up there. We can pull up about 15 channels, and that's without an amplifier. Now, if I get an amplifier, I wouldn't doubt if I get 30, 40 channels.
Right, but depend on, you know, the remoteness of where we
exactly.
go.
I mean, you know, if we're gonna be like 15, 20 miles into the woods or 100 miles in the desert, we ain't gonna get nothing.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that.
Well, there's always
even phone. You ain't gonna get no phone, so you might as well start sending smoke signals.
Well, we've done that plenty of times. Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to add, finish up saying, or let everybody know?
The only thing that I don't care about with this life is, if I could, I would bring all of my children and all of my grandchildren and everybody with me. I would have a caravan so big that y'all wouldn't believe it.
That's precious.
But they think it's cool what I'm doing, and they're good with it, and we get some FaceTime sometimes. But yeah, I'd have the whole family with me.
Okay. Then is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, there's a lot of people that I miss, you know, being out here. It's different, definitely different. I'm used to air conditioning and watching TV and taking a nap on the couch, talking on the ham radio.
Okay.
Not so much ham radio out here anymore, you know, so it's a little bit slower, a little bit, I'm not used to slow. I'm used to busting my butt and coming home and falling asleep. You know,
it's a totally different lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Well,
I'll get it.
You learn as you go.
Yep, I'll get it.
All right, we're going to conclude this. So I hope you all like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to. Leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you again on the next video.
Later on.